You can see next, PSG02, PSG03, PSG04, BSG05. Bunker 1-1, this is bunker 2. We have a total of 9 packs leave the bunker, and then one by one, actually we kind of...
One person is killed on average every day by mine. Are duty bound to see how we can respond to these challenges, and most of these would be children. And the needs are in terms of the post-UNIFIL. We're currently in the process of working on these options. Again, we listen to the Lebanese authorities, they're the host government, so these are, of course, the most important interlocutors, and they're very clear that they would want to keep a UN presence. Again, not necessarily identical to UNIFIL, but they have an interest which they share to us, particularly, again, in the area of monitoring, reporting, observing, deconflicting, liaising. There are a number of capacities that they would want to keep, which we have been providing, or at least in which we've been providing a contribution. And so all of this we are factoring in the various options that we're currently preparing. Now, as you can imagine, this is all happening against the backdrop of an evolving political and security context. We have these discussions between Israel and Lebanon. We have the situation on the ground, of course, the impact of the recent hostilities, the occupation by Israel of, I would say, about 15%. I mean, don't take my word for it, the Lebanese territory, but a significant stretch of land north of the blue line, with a massive level of demolition and no civilian allowed. In UNIFIL, of course, we wish all of them a speedy recovery. Another issue, which is even more important, is cuts because of liquidity, lack of payment or partial payments. So we have had to cut to save 15% of liquidity, and that translated into a reduction of about 25% of the capacities of all of our peacekeeping operation, actually. And of course, that has an impact in terms of if you close a base where there are protection of civilian needs, and those civilians will be the less protected or non-protected. If we are less able to patrol an area, a line of separation, in the context of a ceasefire, then of course we may be less able to quickly react to an incident which has the potential to escalate. So these are the kind of impacts that we feel, that we see. We're trying to mitigate those impacts, but they are very real. Will be kept. And that is exactly what is happening against the backdrop of political negotiation to proceed and succeed would be undermined. So that's...